The story begins by introducing Adam, a solitary individual who works as a screenwriter for television and resides alone in his apartment in London. His life follows a strict routine as he meticulously plans and schedules his daily activities. However, one particular day, Adam's tranquility is disrupted by the intrusive blaring of alarm sounds echoing throughout his building. Curiosity piqued, he contemplates the possibility that the source of the noise originates from the ground floor. Considering that he's seemingly the only resident of the entire apartment building, Adam occasionally ventures out onto the street, hoping to catch a glimpse of any signs of occupation inside the neighboring units. During that evening, as Adam explores the surroundings, he notices the silhouette of a man gazing directly at him from one of the apartments in the building. Despite his unexpected encounter, Adam remains indifferent and unaffected by the stranger's presence. Without much thought, he calmly retreats to the comfort of his own residence, determined to resume his usual activities and carry on with his own affairs. Not long after, there comes a sudden knock on Adam's door, prompting him to open it in curiosity. And to his astonishment, he finds himself face to face with the very man that he had observed staring at him earlier from the building's corridor. Introducing himself as Harry, this encounter catches Adam by surprise, as he had no prior knowledge of Harry's existence. Astonishingly, it turns out that Adam and Harry are the solitary occupants of the entire building, yet somehow their paths have never crossed until now. Harry reveals that he had been observing Adam on numerous occasions, despite their lack of previous interaction. Despite spending his days in complete solitude, Adam actively chooses to be a loner and no longer makes an effort to forge new friendships. Therefore, when Harry unexpectedly requests to join him for a drink, Adam finds himself caught off guard. Harry immediately expresses his struggle with the isolation and silence within the building, wanting companionship with Adam while offering a bottle of expensive Japanese whiskey as an enticement. In addition, Harry attempts to appeal to Adam's desires by engaging in seductive conversation. However, Adam's innate shyness and social awkwardness prevents him from easily forming friendships, including with his neighbor. He politely declines Harry's invitation, trying to let him down gently, but deep down, there was a feeling of a sense of guilt for not being more welcoming. Disheartened, Harry retreats to his own apartment downstairs and proceeds to consume the alcohol alone, his efforts to make a connection having been unsuccessful. The morning arrives and Adam finds himself engrossed in his writing. However, he decides to take a much-needed break and begins to pursue his collection of childhood memorabilia, which includes old photographs and a picture of his family home. In a spur-of-the-moment decision, Adam resolves to revisit the suburb where he spent his formative years. Boarding a bus, Adam embarks on a nostalgic journey back to his hometown, and as he arrives, he notices that his childhood house now stands vacant, devoid of any occupants. With a touch of wistfulness, Adam settles himself on a bench in a nearby playground, observing the joyful activities of children as they play, and he was having a snack. Afterward, he strolls through a park, allowing his mind to wander amidst the familiar sights and sounds of the past. He notices a man at the scene and instinctively decides to follow him, and it becomes evident that Adam is acquainted with the man, and their familiarity becomes more apparent when they finally have a conversation at the supermarket. The man suggests that they smoke together, but Adam politely declines, indicating that they share a deep understanding of each other. Intrigued, the man invites Adam to his home, where his wife warmly welcomes the protagonist after a considerable time apart. After a brief catch-up, the wife extends an invitation for Adam to stay with them, and curious about Adam's current living situation, they anticipate that he resides nearby. However, Adam reveals that he now lives in London and works as a writer. Although they imagine what a glamorous life he must lead, Adam modestly shares details about himself, creating a relaxed and enjoyable atmosphere. During their conversation, the discussion delves into detailed recollections of the past. However, the atmosphere takes a highly suspicious turn for the audience when it's revealed that the couple Adam is conversing with are in fact his own parents. This revelation becomes even more confusing as it's revealed that they haven't aged a day since their tragic demise in a car accident 3 decades ago. This unexpected twist catapults the film into a fantastical realm inhabited by the spirits of the deceased. After returning from a lengthy trip to the suburb, Adam encounters Harry once again, and this time in the elevator of their building. Harry expresses remorse for his past night's behavior and extends an invitation to drink together once more. However, Adam politely declines the offer yet again and proceeds to return to his home, where he eventually falls asleep while reminiscing over old photographs. On the 3rd day, he rises early in the morning and immerses himself in his writing. During a well-deserved break, Adam sees in the window, and Harry was down on the ground with eye Google. Coincidentally, at that moment, Harry knocks on Adam's door once again. Adam warmly welcomes him inside, extending an invitation to choose between indulging in a drink or partaking in cannabis. Harry shares that he likes Adam's home as it's decorated very flamboyantly and looks very snazzy. As their interactions progress, a genuine bond begins to form between the two men, and it becomes apparent that both Adam and Harry identify as queer, with Adam specifically preferring to use the term gay to describe himself. This shared aspect of their identities allows them to quickly connect on a deeper level, and they soon develop a genuine friendship. Adam opens up about his frequent single status, while both he and Harry engage in a heartfelt conversation about the challenges that they face as gay individuals, particularly when it comes to their parents, who may not wholeheartedly support their lifestyle. While conversing, Adam candidly shares the reason behind not having friends nearby, and as their conversation deepens, Adam and Harry gradually grow closer, forming an intimate connection and fostering a strong bond. Their interactions progress to include moments of physical intimacy as they engage in passionate encounters within the confines of Adam's apartment. Amidst these shared experiences, Harry comes across Adam's childhood pictures and compliments him, asserting that he was indeed adorable. However, Harry reveals that he struggled with body image issues during his younger years, feeling very self-conscious about being overweight and finding it challenging to form romantic relationships. Additionally, Harry confides in Adam about the tragic loss of his family, explaining that they're no longer alive due to the accident that Harry had shown interest in. Although Harry expresses a desire to spend the night with Adam, the feeling is not reciprocated, prompting Harry to express his wish to see Adam again before departing. In a series of flashbacks, Adam reminisces about a rainy day when he visits his family's home, and as a child, his mother assists him by removing his wet clothes and placing them in a dryer. Upstairs in his old room, he sifts through his childhood belongings, and his mom, noticing that his clothes no longer fit, brings his father's garments instead. While Adam changes into the new attire, his mother affectionately remarks on how he has grown from a little boy into a man, even mentioning that he bears a resemblance to his late father. As they continue their heartfelt conversation, Adam's mom prepares a meal for him, and amidst the sheer warmth and nostalgia, she expresses her expectation for Adam to be in a relationship and have children. She prompts Adam to have an open dialogue with his mother about his sexuality, and he bravely reveals that he is gay, and they delve into a discussion surrounding this aspect of his life. Adam's mom, though accepting of his sexual orientation, exhibits a concern and a hint of bitterness in her reaction. They explore the topic further, touching upon Adam's current life in London, and Adam reassures his mother that things have changed and that there's no need for excessive shame or guilt. He explains that even his experience of loneliness is not solely rooted in his sexuality, emphasizing that it encompasses broader factors. Upon Adam's return to his home, Harry pays him a visit and immediately notices that something seems off. Concerned for Adam's well-being, Harry offers to draw him a hot bath, recognizing the soothing effect it can have. Although initially hesitant to undress in front of Harry due to shyness, Adam eventually finds solace in Harry's comforting presence, allowing himself to be vulnerable. As they engage in conversation, their topics shift toward their personal lives, and Adam opens up about his experiences with tabloid scrutiny, sharing the challenges that come with public exposure. Amidst their discussion, their intimacy reignites, leading to a sexual encounter, and following their intimate moment, Harry shares details about his own life and family, expressing the unfortunate reality of not being fully accepted for who he truly is. However, he reassures Adam that this is not anyone's fault and that he has come to terms with the situation. At this point, Adam, feeling a sense of connection and perhaps seeking further comfort, asks Harry if he would like to spend the night at his place. On another occasion, Adam finds himself on the bus once again, heading toward his parents' home. During the journey, he notices a child accompanied by their father, which triggers a flood of childhood memories. Upon reaching home, Adam discovers his father there and inquires about his mother's whereabouts, while also expressing his anticipation for her anger. However, his father explains that she's simply worried about him. In the midst of their conversation, Adam's father recalls a specific moment when Adam was crying alone in his bedroom. This prompts Adam to question why his father did not intervene at the time, and in turn, his father asks what Adam felt during that moment of solitude. Adam opens up about the reason behind his tears, recounting how he was often taunted by his classmates for being interested in men and subjected to bullying during his sexual orientation. In a poignant revelation, Adam's father explains that his decision to not intervene was driven by a desire to foster his son's inner strength and resilience. As they share this emotional discussion, tears stream down their faces, and they find solace in each other's company. Amidst the bittersweet memories, Adam's father requests to embrace him in a hug, to which Adam wholeheartedly agrees. As a flashback transports us in time, we witness a younger version of Adam being tenderly hugged by his father, capturing a moment of love and support. Upon returning to his home, Adam reunites with Harry, and their physical intimacy continues, resulting in another sexual encounter. Adam has undergone a significant transformation, becoming more self-assured and finding happiness in his relationship with Harry. Their love has become a source of contentment for Adam, contributing to his overall well-being. On a particular day, the couple decides to venture out to a club, wanting a night of revelry and excitement. It is during this outing that they engage in drug use together for the first time, and while Adam was accustomed to smoking pot, Harry reveals that he has not consumed alcohol for some time. However, Harry surprises Adam by bringing ketamine along, and they both partake in its consumption. Unfortunately, the effects of the ketamine take a distressing toll on Adam, and he experiences a nightmarish hallucinatory episode, leading to a tinge of jealousy when he witnesses Harry dancing with a younger man. In addition, Adam finds himself engaged in an imaginary conversation with his parents, further adding to his disoriented state of mind, and Adam experiences a hazy blackout, only to wake up and find himself in his parents' house, coincidentally during the Christmas season. Together they engage in a heartwarming tradition of adoring the Christmas tree with lights and basking in joyful atmosphere as the music fills the air. Capturing memories of Christmas, Adam and his family engage in the tradition of taking pictures to preserve the joyful moments, and as the night progresses, Adam's mother helps him settle into bed, gently lulling him to sleep. Reluctant to be separated from her, Adam clings to his mother, not wanting to let her go, and restless and finding sleep elusive, he seeks solace by joining his parents in their bed, wanting comfort in their presence. In this intimate setting, Adam initiates a heartfelt conversation with his mother, reminiscing about the time when he was sent to live with his grandmother after her passing, a deeply sorrowful event that his mother deeply regrets. The weight of this loss permeates the conversation, as Adam's mom expresses her remorse for the circumstances that led to their separation. Meanwhile, Adam's father embraces him, offering a comforting embrace that reassures him, and eventually Adam returns to the reality of his life, continuing his journey alongside Harry, who poses the question of why Adam is present in this particular moment instead of where he's supposed to be. In a disorienting turn, when Adam turns back, he realizes that his mother had disappeared, leaving him with a sense of loss and a feeling of being alone, with Harry absent as well. Adam regains consciousness while riding the subway and notices Harry in the adjacent train car. However, Harry appears distant and refrains from approaching him, and as Adam gazes into the train's car window, he catches a glimpse of his younger self, caught in a state of distress, screaming back at him through the reflection. Overwhelmed by this haunting vision, Adam suddenly wakes up in his own bed, tears streaming down his face. It becomes apparent that Harry has brought Adam back home following an incident at a club where Adam had experienced a debilitating panic attack. In the safety of his familiar surroundings, Adam opens up to Harry about the intricate details of his parents' tragic demise, and who reveals that his father met an instantaneous death in a car accident, while his mother endured several agonizing days in the hospital before passing away. And the nurse was saying that she was awake, but he didn't see her, and due to the severity of his mother's condition, Adam's grandma made the decision to shield him from witnessing his mom's suffering, a choice that continues to haunt Adam to this day. From that moment onward, a sense of profound loneliness begins to engulf Adam, causing his heart to harden with a heavy burden. The weight of his solitude is further amplified by the fact that he identifies as gay, which adds an additional layer of isolation as he perceives a lack of understanding from others. In this desolate state, Adam finds himself questioning the significance and purpose of the future, feeling as though it holds no meaning. Fortunately, Harry steps in as a source of solace and support, offering much-needed comfort to Adam during this difficult time. Harry's presence and understanding provides a soothing balm for Adam's wounded spirit, offering reassurance and a glimmer of hope amidst the prevailing sense of desolation. Adam proposes the idea of embarking on a journey alongside Harry to meet his parents, a suggestion that elicits doubt and unease within Harry. As Adam's behavior grows increasingly peculiar, Harry becomes apprehensive about the situation, and together they reach the destination only to find the house eerily devoid of any signs of habitation. Concerned about Adam's mental well-being, Harry urges him to leave the premises, attempting to remind him that they are not there due to a factual account, but rather Adam's own narrative. However, in a standing twist, Adam catches sight of his mother's figure through a window, observing them from behind the glass. Overwhelmed by a flood of emotions, Adam's desperation intensifies, leading him to reportedly call out to his mother and father. Driven by a potent mix of emotions, he ponders relentlessly on the door, and his forceful blows eventually cause the glass to shatter, creating an explosive rupture between the realms of reality and the eternal. As the morning light dawns upon Adam, he finds himself waking up in the presence of his parents, who tenderly share the news that Harry has returned to his own abode. With utmost care and love, they impart a vital message to Adam that in order to find genuine happiness, he must let go of the tight hold he has on the memories of his parents and embrace the path ahead, hand in hand with Harry. Adam's mother acknowledges Harry as his best friend, but Adam takes the opportunity to clarify their relationship, expressing that Harry is in fact his boyfriend. To his relief, Adam's father responds warmly, complimenting Harry's attractiveness and openly expressing his fondness for him, and this affirmation from his father provides a comforting reassurance, strengthening the bond between Harry and Adam and his parents, creating an environment of acceptance and support. During their heartfelt conversations, Adam expresses his desire to meet Harry and bring him along to spend time with his parents. However, his parents gently caution that their meeting might mark the final occasion that they have to be together in this way. Adam, determined to maintain a connection with his parents, reassures them that he will visit them regularly, especially during Christmas, cherishing the hope of continued encounters. However, as the conversation unfolds, Adam learns that these visits may not be as feasible or enduring as he had envisioned, and despite this realization, Adam's dad extends a poignant offer. As a meaningful gesture, they all venture to Adam's cherished childhood restaurant, creating a poignant setting for their conversation. Here they delve into the circumstances surrounding their respective deaths, delving into emotions and memories that intertwine their lives in a profound manner. As they inquire about the specific details, Adam, driven by a desire to comfort his mother, fabricates a story, falsely claiming that both of his parents passed away simultaneously. By sharing this lie, Adam intends to alleviate any concerns or anxieties his mother may still harbor, and in a touching display of consideration, Adam's dad admits that he doesn't have an appetite and declines any food or nourishment. At the same time, his mom also expresses a lack of hunger. Amidst this emotionally charged atmosphere, the three of them are overcome by tears, their love for one another resurfacing in a powerful and palpable manner. The intensity of their shared affection is affirmed as they tearfully reaffirm the depth and boundness of their bond, and in this tender moment, their emotions intertwine, creating a poignant reminder of the enduring love that connects all of them. Adam pleads with his parents for a little more time, hoping to savor their presence and seek their guidance. In response, his father imparts valuable wisdom about life, sharing profound insights and expressing his deep love for his wife. They convey their contentment for having spent their lives together and reassure Adam that they're genuinely happy. As the conversation draws to a close, Adam begins to feel a sense of detachment, realizing that his mother can no longer see him. Nevertheless, he reaches out and holds her hand, finding solace in her touch. His mother, in a tender moment of reassurance, expresses her love for Harry, Adam's boyfriend, and expresses her hopes that they bring happiness to each other's lives. However, just as this poignant exchange concludes, Adam's parents mysteriously vanish, leaving behind cherished memories and a renewed sense of purpose within him. With his order arriving, he's reminded of the transient nature of their encounter, but also inspired to embrace the lessons learned and the love shared during their time together. Once Adam accepts the deep void left by the departure of his parents, he makes his way back home to be reunited with Harry. As he steps into Harry's apartment, he notices the television is non-functional and the space appears deserted. Acting on instinct, Adam switches off the TV and is immediately met with a foul and unpleasant smell that fills the air. The discovery of drug remnants on a table and the overall disarray and uncleanness of the apartment sends alarm bells ringing through Adam's mind. He becomes increasingly concerned about the situation and the potential implications it may have for Harry's well-being, and as Adam delves deeper into the apartment, his apprehensions intensify and his worst nightmares come to fruition. His heart sinks as he stumbles upon the lifeless form of Harry in the bedroom, and it's a devastating sight that confirms the tragic reality. Adding to the poignant nature of the discovery, Adam notices that Harry's lifeless hand tightly grasped the exact whiskey bottle that they shared on that fateful night that they first crossed paths. This detail serves as a poignant reminder of the connection that they formed and the memories that they forged together. It becomes clear that Harry, similar to Adam's parents, is nothing more than a creation of Adam's imagination, a complex apparition born out of his own mind to fill the profound void of connection and companionship in his existence. The revelation that Harry is not real adds yet another layer of sorrow to Adam's narrative, highlighting the profound depths of his isolation and the extremes to which his imagination went in order to facilitate meaningful relationships. This realization underscores the profound impact of Adam's loneliness and the desperate longing for genuine human connection that led to the creation of Harry and the subsequent shattering of that illusion. As Adam stands in the hallway, he hears an unfamiliar voice that fills him with concern, and curiosity gets the better of him, and he follows the sound to find Harry's ghost, consumed by anguish and tears. Harry's spirit is overwhelmed by the distressing thought of Adam coming face to face with his lifeless body, and sensing Harry's turmoil, Adam approaches him, and Harry asks why Adam is there. In response, Adam explains that he bid farewell to his parents and came to this place to be with Harry. And Harry reveals his own fear from that fateful night, expressing his need to simply be with Adam. Adam reciprocates, admitting that he too was scared. Harry wonders why no one had found his lifeless body until now, but Adam offers solace and reassurance. He assures Harry that he found him and is there for him now, and Adam's words carry the weight of apology for not being there sooner, but he also promises that they will find a way to navigate this difficult situation together. With a gentle and caring touch, Adam leads Harry back to his own apartment, seeking solace and a sense of security in their shared space. They wanted comfort in each other's company, finding reassurance within the warmth of their embrace. As they settle into bed, they both held each other tightly, cherishing the closeness that they share. In this intimate moment, Harry opens up to Adam, sharing a profound experience from that night. He reveals that he had encountered Adam's mom and dad in some form, emphasizing his love and affection for them, and in response, Adam reciprocates, affirming that his parents had seen Harry as well and held deep love for him. This mutual exchange of love and connection between Adam, Harry, and his parents serves as a poignant reminder of the enduring bond that transcends life and death. Embracing each other tightly, Harry expresses his discomfort with the prevailing silence within their surrounding, and in a moment of deep intimacy, he makes a request to Adam, a desire to listen to a specific song that holds significance for both of them. The chosen song is The Power of Love by Frankie Goes to Hollywood, and as the familiar notes begin to play, the room transforms, taking on an otherworldly ambiance. The atmosphere becomes eternal as the music envelops them, creating a magical and enchanting experience. The scene gradually shifts, portraying the two figures gradually fading away into a soft beam of light against a backdrop of celestial stars. The imagery evokes a sense of transcendence and a connection to something greater than themselves, and as the scene comes to an end, the screen fades to darkness, leaving the viewers with a profound and introspective moment.
And with that, the movie ends. We hope you enjoyed our recap. Like the video and subscribe to our channel for more amazing recaps. See you in the next one.